Well, here at North Florida Martial Arts, part of our curriculum is not just teaching kicks and punches, but it's trying to work on life skills with our students as well. I think it's important not just to get the physical side of training, but to learn some of the good character development, as well as for children staying safe. And part of our Tiny Tiger curriculum this past month has been stranger danger education. We put a chart together here with different skills that our tiny tigers ages 4 to 6 need to be aware of. Typically we think of a stranger as someone that is maybe dressed up kind of like a, what would you say, a little bit of a grungy looking person, someone that looks kind of intimidating or scary. Could be someone like a Halloween ghoul, but that's not the case. A stranger can come in all shapes and sizes. Could be a male, a female, someone well-dressed, someone well-groomed, someone articulate. So we do talk to them a lot about trying to make sure they're aware of good strangers, bad strangers, and just being on their toes for any stranger. Well, the stun and run technique is very important. I know a 4 or 6-year-old child isn't going to be able to overpower a large person, but maybe they can set themselves up for a little success in that if they were to stomp hard on their toe or maybe strike them below the belt in the privates, they might be able to create a moment where they can get free enough to yell for help. Yell and tell is really important too. Yelling for help, telling everyone that someone tried to approach you or grab you or abduct you, kidnap you. And stun and run again is hit them hard and run and tell everybody that somebody was trying to grab you. Yeah, this whole month's curriculum has been dedicated to stranger danger. So at the end of the month, after they've worked on many of these skills, they'll earn an achievement badge for their uniform, which shows they've mastered many of the self-defense, stranger danger skills. There's some fundamentals that work for adults as well as youth. Just being alert and being aware of your surroundings can help you prevent a bad situation from even occurring, or you could remove yourself from the situation if you see it coming. A lot of our people, students, parents, whoever, they get a little bit sidetracked these days and they're not always on their best alert mode, you might say. Body language is perhaps how someone approaches you and speaks to you, maybe trying to read their body language a little bit. Your body language too, how you look back at them. Do you make eye contact with them? Do you look confident with yourself? Do you speak forcefully or clearly so they understand that you're not going to be a victim? Controlling the boundaries or the distance, trying to make sure there's a safe space so no one can get close enough to you to maybe grab your arm or try to pick you up and abduct you. Defend yourself, that goes with stun and run. You're going to learn techniques, or they've been working on techniques like fundamental elbow strikes, knee strikes, some of our Taekwondo hand techniques to certain weaknesses of the human body. So that would be defending yourself, stun and run, yell and tell. We talk a lot about a password too, which is a secret word maybe that's confidential between you and your parents. It's a safety word that if someone were to be perhaps picking you up after school and you weren't aware that a neighbor or a friend or someone had permission to pick you up, the password is a secret word that you share only with your parents. And if a person were to know that password, it's that your parents shared that with them and gave them permission to pick you up. So the password is something we express. Their phone number, knowing who to call, a parent, if you're in trouble, knowing the 911 call to call police as well. And of course, if you were ever lost, you need to know your address. Where do you live? Where's your physical address? For a 4-year-old or 5-year-old, sometimes these sound like things everyone should know, but they're just kind of learning the fundamentals of life. So again, some really good life skills to keep them safe.